Hi everybody, Larry here, and welcome back to Life on a Farm. Today we have a problem we have to deal with, and that problem is called moles. We've got them here in mid-Michigan. They're pretty bad at times. Got to set some traps and get rid of them, so stay tuned. I'll show you how I do it. Here's the mole trail. So if you follow it right along, you'll see that little buggers tunnel underneath the ground, and when they get to too much dirt, they push it up into little volcanoes. So what they're doing is they're just tunneling underneath the grass, looking for worms and grubs and whatnot. They come out of the bean field here. They're all over the place in the field. As long as they stay in the field, I'm okay. You get out in my lawn, you got to go.
Get off my lawn, you no good punk.
So here's the type of the traps I use. They're little snare traps, spring loaded. They work pretty well. There's all kinds of traps out there, and poisons and gummy worms and stuff that you can put out there. This seems to work for me. I've tried the ones with spikes and all that stuff, and this seems to work pretty good. So how these things operate is there's a giant spring on the back here, and what you do is you set it down, and it's kind of a mouse trap principle. You set it down, this sets on the dirt, you lock it in there, they come through, they push the dirt up, this trap goes up and snares them inside the circles, right? So here's the trap, here's the trail, and you want to set it in the trail. The trick is to get these hoops down all the way to the bottom of their little trail. If you don't get them all the way down, then that's where you have troubles. So it's all set, it's pushed down, he'll go through, pop it, it spring loads, the snare pops up, you catch them. The trails now I just go through and I stomp before and after the trail, just to get him busy to cleaning up his trails, right? So he gets focused on doing that, even if he comes from the other way. So the trap is set, and we'll check that periodically tonight and tomorrow, and hopefully we'll catch him. We'll do some more video when we get that, so I can show you that the trap is sprung and whatnot. I won't show you the carnage, but we'll go from there. Well, it's the next morning, and I looked out and saw that the trap was sprung, so let's go take a look and see. So you can look at the trap and see that it's bent over. So on the one side, looks like we caught something. Let's see what we got.
I'm afraid you can't escape this time.
You really didn't think I was going to show you the dead mole, did you? Sometimes you don't catch them. The first time you have to reset the trap a few times. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. But this time we were successful, and the little bugger met his demise. He cashed in his chips. He gave up the ghost. He drank the midnight tea, shaking hands with Elvis. Permanently checked out. Took his last bow. No longer shopping at Walmart. That's the end of it. That's how we catch moles here on the farm. So hit like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.